Good afternoon, everyone, and allow me just to thank the organizers of the African Tech Summit for allowing us this opportunity to talk about what does it take to stand out from the crowd as a securities dealer or a stockbroker in this ever-changing world of, financial technology and, technology advancement. So, to set a background for this, I think it's important just to take note of some of the key things that underpins the financial markets as it is today, especially from a tech perspective. So Africa has experienced the benefits that fintechs brings to local economies more than anywhere else in the world. Research conducted by McKinsey notes revenue from digital wallets and payments in Africa are expected to grow between 20% by 20% until 2025. What's more, the new subsea cable provided by Meta and Google are set to expand internet connectivity in the continent. A young, rapidly growing population is also widespread fintech adoption across the continent, presenting an array of opportunities in the electronic trading space. And what's more, and I think our previous panel has touched on this, a forward-looking regulatory posture has proved critical in the growth of these solutions. However, given the diverse nature on our continent, some countries do it better than others. Countries such as South Africa, Nigeria, Egypt, and even Kenya, they have taken a bit more of a progressive approach to regulation, showing a willingness to evolve frameworks to facilitate this growth. So if you want to understand how do you as a stockbroker or securities dealer or technology trading partner differentiate yourself, we believe there are four fundamental things. But just before I start on a little bit about that, so Amalga Securities which is the company that I represent, was previously known as Constant Capital, and we were formed by a team of market professionals that had worked together for over 15 years. In fact, now we have over 22 years of working experience to date. Amalga is a diversified financial services company, and we are regulated to the highest global standard. We provide clients access to international trading of stock markets, foreign exchange trading, online CFDs, and corporate finance advisory. Just a little bit about our group. Within our group, we have Amalga Securities, which, as I mentioned, is a licensed securities dealer. We also have CCS Insurance, which is a licensed non-domestic insurance company, which offers various insurance products, as well as Oakwood Fund Services, which is a small independent fund administrator. Just a little bit about our regulators. Our regulators we were regulated actually in multiple jurisdictions. We would like to consider the home jurisdiction as being the Seychelles, and the Seychelles Financial Services Authority, as well as the BVI, are both associate and full members of IOSCO. These are the same international standards that are adhered to by the FCA, SEC, and many other credible global regulators around the world. So what do we believe is the important thing about standing out from the crowd? The number one thing that we believe is paramount to doing this is to design a product around your client needs. So at Amalga, the way we do this is through our product offering. So we offer a diversified trading product, which provides over 60 plus currency pairs, 300 plus cash equities on thousands of CFDs, as well as bonds. We also provide our clients, who are both institutional and retail clients, multiple payment rails. That's been everything from fiat to crypto. We also give the assurance as a regulated entity that all funds are of course segregated and looked after to the highest standards. As mentioned, we are regulated in multiple jurisdictions, but above that we are also We're also members of many exchanges. So not only are we licensed by the regulator, but we're also licensed by independent exchanges, which actually gives us another layer of regulations, giving our clients even more comfort. And then, of course, one needs to be very customer-centric. So we tend to offer clients virtually 24-hour support through our various channels. We also provide white label opportunities, as well as excellent introducing broker and referrer programs, which I will touch on a little bit later. And then, of course, as a securities dealer, we do offer corporate finance advisory, and something that is a little bit more exciting in this day and age versus the IPO, and especially in the late ICO craze, are security token offering listings, which is something that we also offer. We also do offer wealth management services as well. Through our fund license, we also do offer fund services as well as mutual fund administration, where we do offer various services to facilitate both the fund administration as well as additional assistance for alternative investment managers. Again, here we're just talking about the fund incorporation as well as fund listings. Now, being a member on an exchange, on multiple exchanges, we do also, of course, offer the ability to advise our clients on listing, especially listing their funds. So, and of course, the benefits of listings comes from everything from a recognized stamp of approval by an exchange, access to foreign investments, flexible capital raising options, and of course, liquidity, which is very paramount to really extracting value for your investors. This is a typical example of a fund that we would structure. Here you can see what's known as a protected cell company structure. Now, this is essentially a legal entity that consists of core linked to several cells. So as you can see over here, each cell is segregated, and so that makes them bankrupt. For bankruptcy purposes, they are bankrupt remote. So if one, for instance, if cell 1 fails, it has absolutely no bearing on cells 2 or 3, giving investors absolute comfort, knowing that the investments are safe and ring-fenced. So this is just one example of a typical listing that we could do. Another key product that we sell through our insurance company is our insurance wrapper. This is really just around dividing an insurance wrapper is basically a long-term insurance product where we wrap a variety of investments around an insurance policy. It's very good from an asset protection perspective as well as a tax planning perspective. And then, what is quite unique also about it is that it lessens the burden from a CRS perspective, in the sense that the insurance company will actually be seen as the owner, which takes the burden of CRS a little bit away from the ultimate beneficial owner. As I mentioned, we also do offer trading. So we do offer trading strategies. So one of the strategies is our statistical arbitrage strategy. The development of this strategy is derived from the hypothesis that employs the market is mean reverting, and as a result will always go back to the mean in the long run. These set of strategies are purely price driven and the results of our own quantitative research. Now, the typical return for the stat arb strategy varies between 5 to 20% per month. We also have another strategy, which is the P hypothesis strategy, which basically is a post-earnings announcement drift strategy, and the results from this, typically can get to around 31, 32%, which is more than double that of the S&P 500, which returned around 10.1% last year. If you were to look at an example, so here we can see if you started in November 2021 with an initial deposit of 10,000 through the stats arbitrage strategy, you will see by the end of, as of the end of last month, January, that same investment would have yielded around $113,600. Lastly, just the closing off around the product. We also do have AMPB, which is a platform that gives clients access to a custody account, which is completely segregated. It comes with a unique IBAN, a debit card, and a fully transactional online banking portal. Clients are also able to fund in multiple currencies, as mentioned previously. And what's more, AMPB platform, clients are also able to trade multiple asset classes and gives user access to deep liquidity pools, access to traditional and digital investment products, as well as research. So that is just how we see standing out from the crowd is around creating products. And as you can see, at Amalga Securities, we have an array of products specifically designed around products. The second key thing is, of course, your technology partners. Now, in order to stand out from the crowd, you need applications to manage the back office activities where KYC, finance activities, and client data all resides and could be mined. At Amalga, we of course have state-of-the-art KYC solutions, and we believe that for any broker, you need to have the best-of-breed KYC solution. We also have multiple payment rails, as mentioned previously, and we also recognize that maintaining your own back office operations can be costly and inefficient, and it can distract you from the core business. So therefore, we have come up with unique solutions for our institutional clients to better assist them with all of these technology challenges. So here you can see we are pleased to offer our institutions the opportunity to broaden their product offering. We provide white labels for licensed financial providers, as well as various other offerings that we are able to provide our institutional clients, which includes both a refer and introducing broker model, which they can use. These are some of the benefits that come with the white label. So you get the platform, access to liquidity, a risk management program, a risk management framework, CMS payments, connectivity, and a multitude of plugins. The next thing, of course, is liquidity providers and execution. Now, choosing a liquidity provider is probably one of the most demanding things, especially if you are looking at starting a brokerage or a securities dealing company. And so we just recommend the following qualifications, which of course Amalga has taken into consideration. The first being the trustworthiness of the liquidity provider, so that's basically ensuring that they are fully regulated. The number of available instruments they offer, the execution arrangements, pricing, and this does not only relate to competitive spreads and commission, but it's also about low overnight fees or overnight swap fees, feeds, and market data. Now, of course, at Amalga, we can provide a comprehensive liquidity solution to mitigate these risks and boost efficiency for institutions. And then, so in conclusion, what does it take to stand out from the crowd in this ever-changing world of technology? So at Amalga, we believe in four things. First, in any trading business, you need a front end that has multiple assets, an array of deposit options, and a friendly user experience which not only serves the client's trading needs, but also looks at them holistically. The second thing is you need an application to manage the back office activities where KYC, finance activities, and client data resides and could be mined. The third component in the tech stack is the tech stack, which includes a liquidity and risk application allowing clients to access deep liquidity and hedging capabilities. And lastly, and most importantly, you need a product offering designed around the client, which is able to meet all their needs. At Amalga, through our service providers, we deliver on all four of these, and we hope that we can work with many of you today and broaden our business and potentially start forging new relationships as well. I thank you.